Now the deadlift portion of your program is a really, really big part of it. So with the deadlifts, that it uses your entire body. So to do this correctly, it's going to be really effective for you. But if you do this incorrectly, you can have some repercussions and you can get injured. So please listen to the cues. And if you're unsure, especially with this one, then just put it up to Facebook and I'll be able to coach you and make sure that your form is on point. So now, at the start of the deadlift, feet positioning. As you come to the bar, your feet want to be directly under your hips. So you don't want to be in this position here and it's too wide, or you don't want to be too close, all right? So directly under the hips. Now, the other part is that as you are close to the bar, your shoelaces want to be directly under the bar. That's how close that you know you need to be, all right? So you don't want to be too far and start lifting in here. The further the bar away is from your body, the more it's going to impact your back, all right? So we want to make sure that the bar is directly under our shoelaces. Now that's the positioning there. Hand positioning, just outside the shoulders, which usually tends to be kind of just where the rough part starts. Now, what we start off with is from here, bend from the torso and just grab the bar. So you're in this position and your bum is up. Now, from here, we're going to bring our bum down just a little bit. So we tend to be in this position here, right? So our knee is lower than our hip, but our shoulder is higher than our hip. So we're looking at it as a zigzag just here. Sometimes people will just have it in this position here, then the hip is in the same height as the shoulder. That's a big no-no. Or the knee is the same height as the hip, which is a big no-no, all right? So we're in this position here, having a nice neutral spine, nothing too rounded. Now, from here, you'll hear the bar. If you want to come closer to this position here, if I pull the bar a little bit, you're going to hear it's kind of loose, right? So that's called taking the slack out of the bar. That's what you need to do before you lift the bar, okay? So in this position, we're going to take the weight out of the bar with a little bit of a jink out there. Once we've taken it out, the weight, you're going to feel the tension in this muscle here. You're not going to let go of that until you'll come up and you'll back down again. So once you've taken the weight out, your shoulder wants to go to the back wall. So take the weight out, shoulders to the back wall. Then in that position, your feet is going to push so hard through the floor, that's how you're going to stand up. So you're not going to pull the bar, you're going to push your feet as hard as you can through the floor, then you're going to squeeze your bum to the bar. So take the weight out of the bar, shoulders back, push hard through the floor, squeeze the bum, down. And then you're going to reset the movement again. Take the weight out of the bar, shoulders back, neutral spine, push hard through the floor and squeeze the bum. Now, if you don't feel confident enough to do this the straight bar, you can use the hex bar, which is here. So the hex bar is a hexagon, funny that. So if you get into the position, same thing applies as the straight bar, as I just demonstrated. You have your handles that are a little bit higher up. Feet positioning is the same. Your positioning with your body is going to be a lot easier because the handles are a little bit higher. So take the weight out of the bar, shoulders back, push hard through the floor, squeeze the bum. Take the weight out, shoulders back, push hard through the floor, squeeze the bum. You should never pull the bar. You should always keep pushing your feet through the floor. So it's a pushing movement, not a pulling movement. If you have questions of this one, then make sure you jot it down through Facebook and I'll help you.